It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson throwing to start out. Finds a man right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. Hey, green. Ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Free inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
You're pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Ready.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
Rattler back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results up first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Fight. 97.
Rattler to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. To the sideline he goes. He makes the play. Pass cut. Both feet are down.
That's good.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Kamara is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
Take 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, it better regroup.
That has just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Taylor again. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
First down. A gain of 36 yards.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 1-score game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The kick is
That one right down the middle. And the Colts chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. That's too much. The mic, that's character. gonna be the outcome. Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hoe. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Your old man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mama.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
50, green. Drill, 52.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Blue, come on, set. 6, yellow, blue. Hey, red. Yellow, go. Set.
Running left. This is Camara. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. They're going to stop that top. Nick Cross.
Taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. 52, blue. Ready.
Here he is on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to 44 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's go now. Black 40. Trouble 38. Hut.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
A gain of 14. First down, Colts.
Here we go. Practice.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. 65 catch.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And that is how you get a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. 52 blaster.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up the couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
33. Yellow. Black shot. Ready?
They'll throw. Third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. The 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their early lead to 13. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Taylor. It's a gain of 16 yards.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 20-7 ball game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
First down.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
Read the rope. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Headed out right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor from the pistol. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, you crash inside. Set that edge, and if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 ball kick. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now out comes the field goal units as they try this one. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned. So they'll bring this out to the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Black, 95. Trouble, 38.
Hey, watch it.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
50, green. Drill, 52. Claws red. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
10 cycles. .22 needle. Set.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. On the move, past the 40. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Me. 52 blaster.
Throwing is Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping his feet in bounds.
Yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Rattler to the air now. Screen here for Kamara. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 11. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
3. Clock, 10.
Here's Rattler. He has it at the 5. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Offense to the line fast. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Go red. Blue, black. Movement. Hut.
Gibson is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 16-point ball game. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Go street. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 2nd down pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
45. Ready?
Rattler setting the throw. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Ready. 38. Ready.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Okay.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
1st down throw here from Richardson. And he put everything he's got behind it. Big gain downfield. And he will get this inside the 30. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things have been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Let me say the hammer, bite me in the put me in the ground, turn me into ash, put your carry down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
Richardson on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hip rock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, set.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Line, 70. Set up. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game. 17. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hey, blue. Hut.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Out there for the stop. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Holding, who jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Real quick, whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100, real quick. 0 to 100, real quick.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Rattler. And it's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here. Set.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air on his 1st down, Richardson. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit she don't wanna see.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Beat. Check white. Ready.
And off headed right, Kamara. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing to see these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Close. 10. Ready?
Rattler now off the play action. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Looking quickly, trying to get sent.
Johnson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 25-yard line.
Rattler back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set, slide blue. Yellow, 22. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, go, set, hut. Black, next blue striker. Black ultra. Hut.
From the red zone now. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Saints 42, Colts 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Taylor now up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Warren brings this one in on the slant. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 21 yards.
Dragon 60.
And the Colts 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here we go. Ready?
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
From the red zone on first. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Colts will line up.
Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Colts 25.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Drill, 52. Cycle.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. Drill 45. White. Ready?
Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints turn course this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Richardson. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Japanese. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they pick him off again. And the Saints have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Try to get it to Chris Olave. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
33, yellow.
Here's Rattler. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Try to get it to Chris Olave. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead.
25.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Richardson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Running right, this is Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Throws caught. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lower the deficit they face. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones who are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we ready.
On first down, it's Gibson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 10 black. Drill, 52.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
No throw, 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Blue. Ready.
Now a give. It's Gibson headed right. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run off first. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the double.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set, hut. Hey, 32. Yellow. Go pink. Go red. Blue, go.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Hey, 50, green. Ready?
They'll run here, following the penalty. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. Black 40, hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. There'll be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now the PAT try coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we got 2nd down.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready, go.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He goes to the hurry-up here.
17 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
And again, Richardson buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the 2.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Colts 40.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes, it's Colts football. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Ooh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left. He's got it inside the 10. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payment.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson's going to throw. And he can't make the end zone, and that may have been their last gasp as this stays a 3-possession game.
Colts 46.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready. Listen, green. Set.
Camara running out of the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue, go. 45, White.
Another run for Kamara. Cuts right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
46.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. They're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will
Here's a throw. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. set.
They run it from the gun with Camara. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's taken down.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They stay on the ground with Camara. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set, ready. Red, ready.
Running behind center with Camara. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
And being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Camara. 2nd down run gets him 5. They've got 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go.
It's Camara on 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.